Grimton Mire, an unforgiving marshland located on the moorlands of Dartmoor, England. A dangerous waterlogged bog that is known for being vast, barren, and mysterious. It has been said that many a hiker who dared to trek upon this treacherous land has never lived to tell the tale. Home to Baskerville Manor, this haunting haven was once the property of Sir Charles Baskerville. After his untimely death, under suspicious circumstances, the estate was handed down to the next heir in line, Sir Henry Baskerville. Legend has it, a demonic hound from hell has cursed this privileged family for more than 200 years and continues to roam the marshes to this day. Now, I invite you to walk with me across the unforgiving landscape and make our way to Baskerville Manor, where I dare you to spend the night with Sin the Djinn and unravel the 200-year-old curse, the Hound of the Baskervilles. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, The M Zone. And as you all know by now, I'm Sin the Djinn. So today's review is the 1939 version of The Hound of the Baskervilles. It's the first film to feature Basil Rathbone as Sherlock Holmes and Nigel Bruce as Dr. Watson. Undoubtedly, one of the first things the viewers will notice in this movie is the atmosphere. While obviously shot on a soundstage, the set design is quite striking and instantly transports us back to Victoria, London. In keeping with the era, we are shown a gaslit street and a swirling yellow fog, both made more sinister by the black and white film itself. The atmosphere only improves as we leave London and head out towards the eerie Gothic atmosphere of Dartmoor. So the year is 1889 and Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson receive a visit from Dr. James Mortimer, who wishes to consult them before the arrival of Sir Henry Baskerville, the last of the Baskervilles, heir to the Baskerville estate in Devonshire. Dr. Mortimer is anxious about letting Sir Henry go to Baskerville Hall and talks about the events of the recent death of his best friend, Sir Charles Baskerville. Although Sir Henry was found dead in his garden from heart failure, Dr. Mortimer notices the footprints of a gigantic hound. He tells the story of a supposedly family curse, the legend of the Hound of the Baskervilles, a demonic dog that first killed Sir Hugo Baskerville several hundred years ago and is said to have caused the death of many Baskervilles in the reign of Devonshire.
About 50 yards from where Sir Charles fell dead were footprints.
A man's or a woman's?
Mr. Holmes, they were the footprints of a gigantic hound.
A hound?
Although Holmes dismisses the curse, he agrees to meet Sir Henry, who receives a message warning him to stay away from the moors. Holmes witnesses someone who attempts to assassinate Sir Henry, so Holmes asks Watson to go to Baskerville Hall along with Sir Henry, claiming he is too busy to accompany them himself.
And over there, beyond that hill, those dark spots, that's the great Grimpen Mire. as treacherous a morass as exists anywhere. Thousands of lives have been sucked down into its bottomless depths.
Cheerful little spot.
The first night, Sir Henry and Watson discover Barryman, the butler, signalling from the window with a candle to someone on the moors. After unsuccessfully catching a man fleeing across the moors, Watson and Sir Henry are startled by a hound-like howls.
What do you think it is?
What did it sound like to you?
The next day, Watson is suspicious of the neighbour, Jack Stapleton, a local naturalist, while Sir Henry becomes attracted to Beryl Stapleton, the stepsister of Jack.
Vast, barren, mysterious. You see those bright green spots over there?
Seems a little more fertile than the rest.
Fertile. That's the great Grimpen Mire.
Stop!
That was a voice. A woman's voice.
Thank heavens you heard me. Another few yards, you'd have been into that mire.
Watson and Sir Henry attend a séance held by Mrs. Mortimer. In a trance, she asks what happened that night on the moors to Sir Charles Baskerville. They are troubled again by the hound-like howls. Watson meets a crippled peddler limping on each of his legs and receives a message to come to see him. The peddler reveals to him to be Holmes, Sherlock Holmes, having been on the moors all the time making his own investigation.
Sir Charles, can you speak to us? Let us know if you're present. There are things that only you can tell us. Speak to us, Sir Charles, if you're here. There are things that only you can explain.
That sound. I've heard it before.
It's nothing. Nothing but the wind.
Who are ye? I'm Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, the detective? Yes, and now perhaps you realize why I can't be hoodwinked. Oh, sir, that changes everything. Now, who are you? Quick! Well, in that case, sir, my name must be Watson.
The hound from hell kills a man on the moors who Holmes and Watson fear is Sir Henry, but turns out to be the man Barryman was signalling to. Holmes explains that it is a convicted murderer who escaped from Dartmoor prison and was Mrs. Barryman's brother who had given him Sir Henry's clothes.
You know?
Another day, two at the most, and I will know. My one fear is that the murderer will strike before we're ready. In that case...
What's that?
Where's it coming from?
There.
No. There.
It turns out that Jack Stapleton keeps a huge, half-starved, vicious dog trained to attack individual members of the Baskervilles after prolonged exposure to their scent. When the hound is finally sent to kill Sir Henry Baskerville, Holmes and Watson arrive to save him just in time, killing the hound. Stapleton traps Holmes down in the hound's underground kennel and sends Watson on an errand to meet Holmes. Holmes cuts his way out of the kennel and returns to the hall and destroys the poison that Stapleton was just about to give Sir Henry as a medication for his wounds.
Well, feeling better?
Yes, thanks.
I say that's uncomfortably close to your eye, isn't it? Another one on this side? Huh? Well. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. That was clumsy of me.
Holmes surmises that Stapleton is a Baskerville who hopes to claim their vast fortune himself after removing all the other members of the bloodline.
The most amazing instance of a throwback that I've ever seen. And you can see for yourself.
Stapleton!
One move and I'll shoot.
Jack!
You two, stay where you are.
You're under arrest, Stapleton, for the murder of Sir Charles Baskerville, the murder of a convict, and the attempted murder of Sir Henry.
So I hope you enjoyed that review and the clips of this film, the 1939 version of The Hound of the Baskervilles. I'm Sin the Gin, and you've been watching The M Zone. Until the next time, you all look after each other and take care. Okay, there's not many bloopers this time round. I'm getting good at this shit. So this is what I've got. Enjoy until the next time. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, The M Zone. And as you all know by now, I'm Sin the Gin. With these stupid fucking headphones on. First night, Sir Henry and Watson discovered Barryman, the butler, signaling. Holmes surmises that Jack is a wanker.